All right, everybody. Tiger Woods did what Tiger Woods does. He broke the golf internet. Let's talk about what did he do and why it actually can help your game. What's going on, everybody? Scott, I'm coming at you. We are here. We're back in the studio. It's getting to that time of year. We're getting where we might want to start thinking about how we're going to get better over the off season. So we're going to talk a little bit about a drill here that I saw Tiger Woods do. He made an appearance. It's really a big one that I think a lot of people kind of miss, that you should do this or be able to do this. But again, it's just so nonchalant for him because he's so good. All right. Before we do that, make sure you click that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber already. And also, we have our first boot camp of the winter, our Own Your Swing boot camp. Basically, 4 weeks working online with me on your swing. If you're looking for ways to improve your swing, have some ideas of what to practice, this is for you. All right. I will have the link down below. Limited number of spots, so make sure you go ahead and sign up right away for it. All right. We get into what Tiger did. So Tiger had an event. He was out at Liberty National. He was on the range he had Fowler, he had Will Zalatoris, which was good to see Will Zalatoris back out there. Now, Tiger couldn't hit any balls. He could only do short game coming off of another surgery, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now, what did Tiger do? He was talking with the guys about practice and some of those things that they like to do. And he talked a lot about, Tiger's always been kind of a find it in the dirt type of person. Now, he does work with coaches and all that, but he uses those coaches to get some ideas, and then he goes and grinds it out himself. He's always kind of played his best when he has a lot more input in his own swing. That's always seemed to be the best thing for him. All right. So when we go through what he did, he was on the range. There was a video of him. He was just sitting there with a wedge, and he was just hitting shots left hand only, and he's pitching the ball. And he's not taking a divot, which is really impressive, but he's hitting solid contact, and he's getting the ball in the air, and it's just time after time. And the other impressive part, he's doing this while walking back and forth, like in constant motion. That's actually something that I think a lot of people don't realize is you should be able to do. You need that hand-eye coordination when you play golf, because a lot of people are thinking about, I'm going to hit shots and I'm going to be a machine and the ball's going to be in the right spot. It's going to be here. It's going to be here. And then everything's just going to work machine-like. In reality, the ball is always going to be in different places because it's on a slight uphill. It's on a slight downhill. It's, in taller grass. I got to move it. I got to hit a low shot. I got to hit a high shot. The ball is constantly moving around, and how we position our body based on where we're standing and what's going on. Maybe it's really, really windy and you got to brace against that wind. All of those things come into play. Now, the one constant is when I swing, I need to be able to get the club face squared up so I can actually make good contact with the ball. Now, Tiger did this with his lead hand. He also did it with a wedge. I'm going to do it here with a 6-iron. Okay, you can do it that way too. And what's happening in this drill, and why this is a good thing that you should be able to do, is when we are swinging, our lead arm, so for me, my left arm, it is a rotator. Its job is to help square up the club face. Okay, that's what it does. We don't pull it forward, because what that does is that keeps the face open. All right, that's where a lot of shanks come from when people do that. Now, what you'll see is if you watch pro swings, you'll always see as they go through that this left arm, if you look at their left forearm or their lead forearm, you're going to be able to see the inside of it for most of them. Okay, you're going to see that, and that is because they are letting that arm rotate on the way through. You also see people do like a towel drill. They place a towel under their lead arm and they try to keep that towel in there. That's also what they're working on. They want their arm to stay connected to their body. Now, when most people do this, if I were to say, hey, take the club in your lead hand and you're going to set this up and you're going to hit it, what would happen is they get over the ball, they're going to hit it, and that ball is immediately going to go to the right. And it's going to go, honestly, a lot more right than that one is, okay? That club face was 3.7 open to the right. That's because they are not able to use this arm to square up. So a lot of times what I like to see people try to do is, can we get the club to square up earlier as we go? Okay, something more like that where it goes on to the left side of the line. Okay, now when you do this, you should be able to make somewhat decent contact, and get it going. Obviously, hitting a 6-iron, the ball is not going to get very high. If you use a shorter club, it would get a little higher. And we're also not making full swings. Notice we're just working on through the hitting area with this drill, okay? And again, we're trying to understand how this golf club pivots and how our lead arm works through so we can actually make solid contact. From there, once people can do this, they have an understanding of how that lead arm works. What I like to see them do is get the right hand or their trail hand on, and I like to get it on really, really softly, and we're going to make a little half swing as well, but we're still feeling the same thing where we're going to feel that lead arm rotating through. Okay, so we get it on here. I'm going to take a little swing. Okay, again, that's not a big golf swing for me. Okay, that feels like a 20-30% effort swing. This is a 6-iron. It carried 157, went out to 174. Little bit of a draw to it. 1.3 closed face, 1.8 to the right pass. So slight pull on it, but again, I can get the feeling of how I can lever the golf club through the hit. And you'll be amazed. Most people are amazed when they do this. They are really shocked at how little effort feels to be able to put the golf club on the golf ball. And then again, a lot of people are going to be worried. They're going to say, hey, well, that's over the top. Whenever, they start rehearsing it and they say, okay, I'm working on getting this to rotate, they look at it and they say, hey, that's over the top, or you're telling me to throw your angles, any of that. That's not at all what we're saying to do. What we're saying is there are feelings that you need to have in your swing. Then when you put the swing together with the rest of your motion, you will get the positions that you want. When you struggle to get the positions that you want, it's typically because you don't have the correct feelings. You're trying to basically duplicate what you see, but you don't know how it feels. And that's where you get into this problem where, all right, hey, I'm going to go back. All right, I'm inside. I'm going to go down. But you're jamming up your body, and then your body has to make some sort of corrections. And that's where we get a lot of the issues that come along in a golf swing. So give this drill a try. Now, word of caution, be careful. Make sure you have it in a safe spot where if you hit it sideways, stuff like that, you are not going to break anything. I made it look a lot easier. Tiger made it look really easy. It's not that easy to do at first. My first couple coming back hadn't done it in a while. Definitely were over on the side of the enclosure. Okay, so just be careful with that as you do it. But a great drill for you to work on trying to square up the face and understand how the movement of the golf club works. All right, so give it a try. If you have any questions about it, leave that comment down below. And again, check out our boot camp, Own Your Swing. That's coming up very soon. Sign up is down in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.